I'm sorry, there's a little bit of noise outside today. I actually live across the road from mechanics, and it's quite difficult to find a moment to make these videos that's not super noisy. And the room that I normally do a lot of audio recording in just doesn't look very nice, so it would be hard to kind of light it for this. Anyway, I feel like I'm covering just the weirdest clarinet things on my YouTube channel. I swear there are at least slightly more normal things on my blog, but I guess it's partly because these are super visual things and you kind of want to see them to get a really good idea of how they work. Anyway, today I wanted to talk a little bit about using PVC piping with clarinet mouthpieces. This is my favorite one. So I did a piece a couple of years ago by a composer called William Kuo, and he had a whole bunch of different ideas for using pipes, and his work is definitely worth having a little check out if you want to get really deep into this stuff. I'll post a link to his website down below. This is 2.4 meters of PVC piping. It's 16 millimeters inside, 19 millimeters outside. I'll post a link to exactly what you need. And it comes in, I think, 5-meter long sets, so you can kind of buy it and then sort of try some things out, different lengths out. I think this length works really nice for getting a really good sound. I feel like I often call this budget contrabass clarinet, because it's got that same kind of really like low sort of rumbly sound. Yeah, so basically the main tone that it makes is this low. I haven't even got like any kind of bell or anything on it. It's literally just the pipe, and I've wrapped it together. The other thing that I've had to do is so this is a bass clarinet mouthpiece, and when I have this in concert, I'm obviously not just playing this. So I have a second bass clarinet mouthpiece and reed and ligature that I just leave on this guy, because it's a little in the context in which I've done this. And the last thing was a piece by Ansel MacDonald. The changes were way too fast to be messing around with mouthpieces. Anyway, I've also taped the entrance to the pipe, because it's not quite thick enough for a bass clarinet mouthpiece. So I've just used a bit of black electrician's tape to just kind of bulk it up slightly, and then this fits perfectly. So I would notate this over 4 different lines. I would use the bottom line for the fundamental, and then I would use the other 3 lines for kind of like low, medium, and high of the different overtones that you can get. And then between those, you can do glissandi and all sorts of things. You can be super expressive with all of the glissandi in the spectral multiphonics. I'm actually wondering if this would be a great way to teach players who've never done spectral multiphonics how to do them, because it feels so easy to do on this. So what you could do is notate the fundamental on the bottom line, and then notate the glissandi going up and down from that. The other thing that works really nicely is slap tongue. And it's just the same as with the clarinet, and I cover this on my post on articulations. So you can either have a dry slap tongue, and I'm really not using any air then, or if I use air, then we get the sound of the pitch after. You could also do some flutter. Although it sounds very similar to the normal fundamental. It's a bit like the contrabass clarinet, where I find that low flutter sounds the same as the contrabass clarinet because it's such a kind of fluttery sound anyway. You could do some stuff with singing and playing. This is obviously going to be really different if you've got a person with a lower voice than me. I think it might work better to just have it a little bit closer to the pitch of the instrument. When I sing high, it does start to overblow a little bit, which is kind of fun. I hope you can hear that. There's my voice, and then it's starting to overblow a little bit as well. Okay, I think that's kind of it for this one. Let me know if you like it, and please do like and subscribe, because it really does help with the YouTube algorithm, especially when it comes to incredibly niche content, which can sometimes be hard to find on YouTube. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you next week. Bye!